It's the National Football League on EA Sports, and we've got the latest chapter of a historic rivalry. It's the Miami Dolphins and the Buffalo Bills, and it's coming up next on Madden Football.
With a new stadium rising just to the west of us, for now we're back for football in the familiar setting of Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Good to be in the booth with Greg Olson. I'm Mike Tirico. Greg, this is a passing league. You know that from your days. It's evolved even more into a game in the air. And boy, do we have a couple of quarterbacks who know all about moving their team via the pass.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see this ball thrown early and often throughout the game. And anyone who loves offensive football, this is certainly a treat. And you said it, Mike. This league has turned more and more with each passing season into a passing league. If you can't throw, if you can't generate points through the air and explosive plays, it is going to be very difficult to compete and win week in and week out in today's modern NFL.
The Buffalo offense set to go to work for the first time. They'll be led by the big fella, 6'5" quarterback Josh Allen.
I think in today's modern NFL, if you had the ability to create a quarterback and all the qualities that come along with it, Josh Allen's at or near the top of the list. And what I mean by that, Mike, is he's big, he's mobile, he can run to escape, but he can also run as a designed option. And then, of course, in the passing game, he can make every throw. He's smart. He elevates those around him. The last piece of the puzzle, can he get over the hump and have that postseason success to really put him in that upper echelon category?
Here's 2nd and 2. On play action, Allen. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
He'll try and run here with Cook. And he's only going to be able to get back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. 3 plays, no first downs. Time for 4th down.
You spend all week developing your opening script. What are you going to do when you get the ball for the first time, Mike? Well, I promise you, it wasn't go 3 and out and punt. But give credit to the defense. Nice job getting off the field here early. Get the ball back to your offense.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Miami offense will make their way onto the field, led by their quarterback from the University of Alabama, Tua Tagovailoa.
One of the few southpaws we have playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and while he doesn't have one of the strongest arms, he makes up for it with great anticipation and pinpoint accuracy. So what it does, it allows him to throw very catchable balls. A lot of his receivers do a lot of the damage after the catch, and only times...
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. In motion, it's Waddle. Now it's Tua. That's taken in by Achane. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. To the left side, in the hands of Hill. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
This fielded inside the 35. And he'll be brought down. Short return. and they'll take over there. The Bills offense ready to possess the football for the second time. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. From the gun, Josh Allen. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
Allen going to give it to Cook. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. 2nd down and 8. Out of the gun, here's Allen. That's brought in by the tight end, Knox.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
Cooper going in motion. Allen on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
And we won't see a return here. This is going to be marked down inside the 15. The Dolphins offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. This will begin at their own 13-yard line. So work to do starting with this 1st and 10. The rush gets there. He goes down back inside the 5-yard line.
A sack certainly isn't ideal in this situation, but I think this quarterback considers himself lucky he at least prevented the safety. This defense is in attack mode. They know they're one big play away from taking a 2-0 lead.
They put Smythe in motion. Now the second-year man, Devon Achane. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down. From the gun, here's Tua. He'll try and get there on the ground.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
This will be returned from the other side of midfield. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Bills offense ready to get back at it. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. They'll start on the ground with Cook. And he'll take this up to the 48-yard line. It was Zach Sealer in on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 6. In motion, Shakir. They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. He'll get this ahead for about 3. The safety, Jordan Poyer, up to make the stop. Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the gun, it's Allen. He gets this complete to Shakir. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. Here's a handoff to Cook. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. Off the play fake, here's Allen. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? Tyler Bass on to try the field goal. This one from 52 yards away. Bass's kick is good. And the Bills are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
This fielded at about the 9. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Dolphins offense ready to take over once again. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. The NFL's leader in rushing touchdowns last year, Raheem Mostert. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
He'll throw it left and has his running back.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tungo Vailoa. Toss left side, caught by his running back. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
1st and 10. On play action, it's Tungo Vailoa. That's deep for the back of the end zone. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Kaiir Elam.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot to get his hands on the ball and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
So now here comes the Buffalo offense heading back out onto the field. They'll look to build on their 3-0 lead as this drive starts with a 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And he'll get forward for a couple. Jalen Phillips in on the stop. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Now Allen. And this ball batted away and incomplete. Jalen Ramsey, he is tough to throw on. There to bat that one away. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes third down. Throwing is Allen. That's caught. It's Amari. A gain there of 15. First down, Buffalo.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play. So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. 3-0 is our score. More after this. You're watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Here's Allen to throw. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Kendall Fuller.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
Out comes Miami and the offense to get started on their next drive. They'll start with a golden opportunity here to move out in front. Great field position to start out. It's 1st and 10. A play fake. Now 2 to throw. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. A shotgun snap for Tua. He's trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not, and be taken down there. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Throwing is Tua. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
The Bills' offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. On the carry, it's Cook. He'll bring this up to the 22. Play is made on defense by Jordan Brooks. They'll go play action here with Allen. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Here's Allen. Has his man. It's Samuel. First catch of the ball game for Debo. And that's a first down.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these third downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force third down, they got to get off the field.
Not much happening there, just a short game. Here's a 2nd and 9. Allen working from the pistol. A short throw caught by Kincaid. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. Now Allen. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. Here's Sam Martin now, as he's on to punt for Buffalo. And he's going to be knocked down before he can even think about returning that one. Whoa! The Dolphins offense about ready to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. Up the sideline at the 35. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Once again, it's Achane. And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd down.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. They don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Tua. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Here's Jake Bailey now, as he's on to punt for Miami. Now fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. The Bills offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. The tight end Kincaid in motion. A run up the middle with Cook. And a short pickup to about the 30. In motion, Shakir. Allen will throw. That's taken in by Shakir. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Allen to throw. That one caught. It's Knox, the tight end.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
On first down, it's Allen.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
They'll run the draw with Cook. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Once again, it's Cook. Has some room inside the 30. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire first half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to that guy.
They go play action now. Here's Allen. He gets it to Samuel, left side. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
The tight end Kincaid in motion. Here's Cook. And he will take this one across into the end zone. James Cook, touchdown, Bills. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. The Dolphins offense ready to see what they can do. And nothing doing from the offense just yet. Down 10-0 as they come up with 1st and 10. Now Tua. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. They'll toss it here to Achane. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
With this guy's athleticism, Mike, you can see why they love getting him out into open space. And the toss is one of the quickest and easiest ways to do it. And anytime his guys on the outside hit their blocks and spring them, he can get to the 2nd level in a hurry.
Fake the handoff. Now, Tua. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back in Buffalo after this. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. From the gun, here's Tua. He's going to run it.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just...
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Rasul Douglas.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
James Cook and the rest of this Buffalo offense head back out. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. Pass complete, right side to Kincaid. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That's caught left side by Cooper. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Allen. Toward the perimeter, it's Cooper. Allen going to try and hurry him up to the line. They'll look to throw yet again. He's got his tight end, Kincaid. His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a 1st down. One more time going up top with Allen. Now a shot downfield for Samuel.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
That one to the sideline is over everybody. But now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. Allen going to give this to Davis. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this 1st half. Here's the punter now, as he'll come on to punt this one away. Take it in, back at his own 12. And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. So we have come to halftime here at Orchard Park with the Bills out front. As we'll send you down to Orlando now, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. And welcome in everyone to our halftime report. We saw some strong work from James Cook in that 1st half. He wound up finding the end zone on a touchdown run to help give his guys the advantage here at the break.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. And they'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. Now, Tua and the Miami offense head out for their next possession. And the turnovers have really been the story here. Take you back through the the lowlights in this one. Not a lot of positives when you have a 3-interception game under pressure all game long. The secondary feasting on his passes. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Now it's Tua. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first down. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. The tight end, Jonnu Smith, secures it. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Tua, gonna give it to Achane. And he's going to have the first down. Mark him at the 45 and move the chains. Tua gonna throw. Quick slant into the hands of Smith. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. In motion, it's Waddle. To throw is Tua. The throw on the run is complete.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start. Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Tua to throw again. Here's a shot toward the end zone.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Tua now on 3rd down. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And he missed it. It's no good. And this stays a 2-score game.
At this point, Mike, you have to ask, I mean, what else could go wrong for this group? I mean, they're just trying to get something going, get some points on the board, and even that doesn't work out.
The home team's offense getting ready for their opening possession of this 2nd half. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, trying to add to it. It begins with 1st down. On the handoff, this is Cook. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Play is made on defense by Jordan Brooks. Here's 2nd and 9. Play action. It's Allen. That's brought in by the tight end, Knox. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big gain.
They'll run straight ahead with Cook. Room to run inside the 40. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Here's 1st and 10. give it to Cook. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
And he just continues to chew off more and more yardage with every single carry. And you can see here with the numbers, Mike, for as strong as he was in the first half, it almost looks like he's gotten even stronger now here in the second.
They'll run right here with Cook. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. That's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
He manages to get the throw away and completes it. 15-yard pickup there. Good for a Bills first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And a nice gain there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Throwing is Allen. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. Amari Cooper was the man he was looking for. And now it's going to be third down. Here's Allen to throw. That's hauled in at the 2. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal. They'll run with Cook, and he will fight his way to the end zone. James Cook, touchdown Buffalo. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
The extra point by Bass is good. And the Bills move further out in front. It is now 17-0. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. A pistol set with Tagovailoa. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. Again, it's Tua. He's going to keep it himself. And Tua very wisely hits the deck after picking up the first down. A gain there of 27 yards.
The challenge of defending a dual-threat quarterback in the NFL, Mike, is that you just don't see them week in and week out, maybe like you do in college. So in this case, you defend everything perfectly downfield, but it's hard to account for a quarterback who can run. He escapes the pressure, tucks it down himself, and he picks up a big gain.
Tagovailoa working out of the pistol. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
Trying to keep this drive moving, but it's 3rd and 8. A shotgun snap for Tua. He gets that to his tight end, Smith. How about 4 catches on this drive alone? Time to change the defense. This one gets him another first down.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. Come a little closer. Here's 2nd and goal. Out of the pistol, here's Tua. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Tua Tagovailoa. Touchdown, Miami.
Well, after being shut out in the first half, it has to feel good for this offense, Mike, to just get on the board, get something going. But now the question we have to ask is there enough time to come all the way back?
Yeah, just some belief, right, Greg? Just let's watch these guys on the next few drives. Did that give them a little belief that they can stay in this game? Best way to start with that score. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. On the return, it's Ty Johnson. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. So, both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Cook. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Off the play fake, here's Allen. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. From the gun, Josh Allen. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line. The visitors' offense ready for this next possession. This secondary will get a lot of the credit. 3 picks so far. But, Greg, the pass rush has been relentless as well.
And I think it's super important, Mike, that we point out just how much the pass rush and then the secondary coverage works together. The more that rush gets home, the faster that ball gets out. We can play certain coverages knowing the timing of the quarterback has to be sped up. So often, the teams that are the most successful in this league, Mike, they have the best understanding. When our back end and our front end are working in unison, man, it puts a lot of pressure on not only the quarterback, but the entire offense.
That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
We've seen this quarterback have some effective plays with his legs all game today, Mike. He knows when to stay in there and look to pass, but he also knows when it's time to tuck it and go, and he's able to pick up good yardage there.
Play action. Tagovailoa. That is caught left side by Waddle. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Here's 2. Got his man at the 6. And he will score. Game on. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Dolphins. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the fourth quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The home team's offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll start out first down and 10. Here's a handoff to Cook. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. He's dropped for the loss of a yard.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
That's caught left side by Cooper. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
It's not a coincidence, Mike, that the best offenses in the NFL are all excellent at yards after the catch. It's a combination of a few things: a highly accurate quarterback and the ability of the scheme to get open players in open space. Once you do that, the rest is up to them.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. On first and 10, it's Cook. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face second down and 7. They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So third down forthcoming. Out of the gun, here's Allen. He gets this complete to Shakir. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Bills. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Bass's kick is good. And the Bills will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. The visitors' offense make their way out to take over once more. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming, getting started with 1st and 10. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. Can he get away? No! He's taken down behind the line. Good job by the defense with a negative play. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Here's Tungo Vailoa. He finds his tight end, that's Smythe. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line.
You just don't see speed out of the tight end position like this guy, Mike. I mean, to catch an underneath ball and have the ability to turn into a runner, that's something we traditionally see from wide receivers and running backs, but this guy's as fast as anybody in the league.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Off play action, it's Tua. That's taken in left side by Smith. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Tungo Vailoa. To the outside, that's caught by Hill. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. Tua gives it to Mostert. And the Dolphins are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case,
and he will score! Game on! Raheem Mostert, touchdown Miami! Sanders here for the extra point. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the 4th quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. Johnson now to return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. So Allen and the Bills getting set for their next possession. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally 1 step ahead of the defense all game long. Cooper going in motion. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. And the big night continues. That last run gives them yardage to put them over 100 for the game. They'll come up now for second down and 4. On second down, Cook. And he's going to have a Bills first down. The tackle made at about the 43-yard line.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Gets a quick throw over to Samuel. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Cooper going in motion. A run up the middle with Cook. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground? Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
And this is going to work out for him. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. The Dolphins' offense ready to take over once more. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Tua. Off he goes. And he'll get this forward for positive yardage as he covers up in the end.
Well, give him some credit. Initially, that looked like it was going to be a sack. He's able to escape the pressure and get away, picks up a little bit of yardage, but at least he avoids taking that shot.
Back to throw is Tua. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. The Buffalo crowd being heard before third down. They'll drop the throw. He gets that complete to Berrios. And he's out of bounds with the first down, so they get a new set of downs, and just as importantly, stop the clock.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a first down.
Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. Now Tua. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down.
So after surrendering their 6th sack of the game, I looked down on the sideline, Mike, and found their offensive line coach. He grabbed his headset, removed it, and he slammed it on the ground. And truthfully, I don't blame him. His unit has been getting worked up front all day in pass protection.
He'll get this over the middle to Smith. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. Sending it deep for Waddle. I had to take a chance on 4th down, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kair Elo. First and 10. They run out of the gun. It's Cook. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down. Allen to throw. That's taken in by Shakir. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Third and a yard. He'll try and run here with Cook. And he is going to have a Bills first down. They're able to convert by plenty on that 3rd and 1. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. Mafia goes home happy. It's a win for Buffalo. They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football game and are going to send their fans home quite happy. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Bills are victorious as we say so long from Buffalo.